If you are going to go to the gym, go all the way. Do not bring fear to the gym. Fear is failure. Bodybuilding is the easiest thing at the gym. You just move to beats of music for an hour or two. You lift light, though not so light that you can lift more, and never ever so heavy that you must stop. Bodybuilding is an extension of jogging with dumbbells, and it is that jogging that earns you those 2 hours of endurance. This is where things get difficult. Dead end difficult, because you will need to learn to laugh at yourself. You don't dress badass. You don't pretend not to smile. You don't listen to heavy metal, and you don't make faces. To show off what a tough guy you are, you will need a happy outfit for every Halloween. And that may be the only way that you can get into a colorful 90s wrestling outfit and put on a nice pair of flat tennis shoes that won't ruin your feet. Some people will lie and make up stuff about you. They will laugh at you. Their laughter and disgust will reach a point where they will turn inside out and become a cooter turtle. That is their designation from now on and forever. The cooter turtles. You will need to laugh at yourself. Find joy. Learn to love life for what it is. Amor fati. And all of this before you get to the weight rack. And yes, you are headed for the ladies' weight rack, because there is no way in hell anybody can reliably jump by 5 pounds per hand. By the time you are lifting 17.5 pounds per hand for 3 hours, those 2.5 pounds will feel like 50. Lift light, or you will fail. Where everyone else is lifting 25 pounds per hand, you will start with 3 or 5 for as long as you can. Yes, yes, yes. More laughter will follow. What a loser you are for making your way towards health. Do not worry about any of that. If you do, yes, you will fail. You will cut your lifespan in half with obesity. You must keep pushing forward. Even though your stomach will feel like it has never stuck out more. That is before you start your exercise. And it is going to get a lot worse. The ladies, every one of them, born incredibly beautiful, will all get on the same bus and start working out next to you. Each dressed better than anyone that has ever walked a Paris catwalk, while you struggle to suck in your stomach. But wait, there is more. Because the last one that gets off the damn bus will be wearing pure white to make all the other ones look really basic. You have spent your life feeling fat and ugly, but it is not until that moment that you will realize how ugly you were. These people are so beautiful, so genetically superior, that the gym is completely unnecessary for them. You will not only wish you could suck in your stomach deeper, but that you had the ability to suck in your fat tits too. I'm just trying to show you how bad it's going to be. This actually happened to me. I almost quit the gym right there and then, but you have to push through it. And mind you, this is while you waddle to your exercise spot. You haven't begun your exercise yet. No siree, Bob. And here, it will get really bad. Because the notion of correct posture is completely made up by people who pretend to know fitness. You. Seriously. This is tough. You need to dance with your light dumbbells. People will think you're a clown, but the actual clown is the person who is too scared to work out in a gym where you're supposed to work out, and then goes home and 20 years after that has back problems, either from lifting too heavy while standing still, or not exercising their back at all, and ruining it. And you can no longer jump out of bed. You can no longer get up from the sofa without making weird old people noises. This is where it happens. This is where you prevent your back and most other problems. Fitness is not about how you look, or not completely about health. It's the first reliable anti-aging technique that works. And remember, you ought to be wearing full dress regalia, dressed up as a warrior, fighting for your life, fighting to double your lifespan. To this day, after years and years of my transformation from obese to athlete, I still tell myself, no one saw that, after I finish my dancing. Everyone's too busy doing their own exercise. I really hope that is true. And athlete is the term my doctor used last week, though I still have ways to go. Perhaps the only good thing about it is that you will need to quit your big job, probably the very thing that made you unhealthy in the first place. You'll have to find something much smaller, preferably where you move a lot. Listen, as obese folk, we don't get to retirement. So it's really important that you take your gym experience seriously. If you just remove yourself from the world of failure, then you can be 100% sure of your success. You have to get on the other side of humanity, kind of like hikers do. After a while, they don't come from the cities, they come from the trail. So you shouldn't be going to the gym. You should be from the gym, from the world of fitness. Endurance-based bodybuilding creates results weekly. They will support your aims. Your own eyes will see the same results monthly, as clear as daylight. Your initial water dance becomes a symphony orchestra of lifting impossible weights for impossible durations to impossible ends. Most of us who have been chunky all our lives will get to see our actual face for the first time. Mine turned out to be handsome. I'm still getting used to it. But I'm glad to report that I forgot what my fat face looked like. I have changed so many times that if it wasn't for the lies that people spread about me, some would have become friends with me multiple times. I think people would still recognize my voice, though. It has originally softened because when I was fat, people were scared of me. This is why you can't dress badass. Because that actually works to scare people away from you, fat or not. And you cannot avoid dressing for Halloween, no matter how hard the turtle man churn. Because you live only once, and it is your duty as a human being to celebrate your existence, celebrate your life. You can't bring any weakness to the gym. No fear, no bullies, no surrender, no retreat, no dressing like you are already dead inside. If you are going to go, go all the way. You will become young again. You will become healthy. Ultimately, those who laugh at you, who try to shame you or lie about you, they are just showing what failure looks like. I think the in-crowd will make fun of you anyway, no matter what you do. Why not dress the way boxers dress before a fight? It is a fight, you know. Take time to consider what your color is, whether you will wear a cape or just cloaked hood between the car and gym. Consider what your Halloween outfit will be, because both in the good sense and the bad sense, Halloween comes at you super fast. All these little details will add to your success. I made my Halloween celebrations 2 months long. Almost every year I would move back a week or two. But I only attach a single large tail to my weight belt. My 90s World Wrestling Federation singlet and the large tail are my full military regalia. I still fight for my health. I write this in hopes that you become the next warrior. You don't need luck. You just need to go all the way. You need to be brave. You will become young again. You will double your lifespan. And you will reinvent dancing. Remember, synchronize your motion to the beats of slow songs to enter a dance trance that will make time fly. Move away from any and all distractions. Lift light, but not so light that you can lift more, and never so heavy that you must stop. Earn your initial hour of endurance by jogging with light dumbbells. Please, listen carefully. Dance. For once in your lifetime, become the problem. It is the only way to defeat obesity. Now go shopping. Try to see if you can wear your full dress regalia at sign-up. Gym is difficult, and it is best to start difficult.